probably end it here, unless you guys want to stay with the Greyjoy Bara stuff.
I don't know. What is the score that we set for Greyjoy Bara?
5-4 in favor of Greyjoy. Greyjoy has all the stuff here, but they are one Ymir Tigre away from a real disaster.
But surely Lucas is a good player and always has a brown gut guy that can succeed.
Didn't seem to have it for Robert's ability, so I mean, he's one is in the dead pile, so it wouldn't be completely unopposed. But hypothetically, if you had 3 unopposed and power claim, that's 4. Throne in Chamber is 6, so you're on 12, and Robert's renown on 13. It's a bit short being able to just win. But he doesn't have that much time, that's the thing. Because Drowngod's doing its thing, and I don't know if Lucas even has a marshalling phase win here. Seems like he might.
I don't think marshalling, but I think next
Before the first challenge, right?
Yeah, when they go in the challenge, they will.
Unless Emils has a begging brother. Oof. This as well, I count 16 power now, basically. Actually, are we done with we're done with the disciples in marshalling, so 2 more plus this guy dies and the Kajaner.
So yeah, when this comes in, it's just over, right?
Unless there's a begging brother marshaled.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a begging brother marshaled. Bara Summer with Neil and Robert Messandres can be really decent in the arena against conventional Greyjoy, not guaranteed to win by any means, but decent enough. But I wouldn't want to play it into Drownguard necessarily. It's not that far away. I mean, having a good Imri here, you can get close to winning, but there's no more time. Lucas just wins passively. But it is round 6, so yeah, you have to go faster, I guess, as Bara here, and this is a slow grindy deck. They're playing exchange, are they? Yeah. No one wants to play my versions of Bara Summer.
I'm very sorry for you.
I don't know why. I know that it's bad, this one. Not a single person has copied anything I played out of Bara Summer. Ever. Well, it's another one gone, and what else happening? Nothing. Seems, this one. Knights of Targa. Okay. Oof.
And this one is matchup is over yet or not?
I think we said no. I think it's 5-5. So
That's 5-6. I think.
the choke starting to do stuff, but is there time? Can Roy do another challenge with renown? Yeah, right, he can.
Yeah.
So unless there's a surprise coming in. Voltron random 13 strength Rolly with Tokers. Ugh.
Tucker is such a horrible,
Awfully designed card. Yeah.
annoying card.
Well, if you can't in 5 rounds choke them enough, this happens. I mean, he can be he has to be alone and then you're in or something. But if the opponent does challenges and has a board, then Nightwatch Kraken is not really that scary, unfortunately. It's pretty easy to beat them because they're weak on icons. Every character is some kind of chad, and they don't have any draw. And we can see some messenger ravens in rotation here. Wonder what the choice of restricted card is here. So we see Nothing Burns and Nightflyer can now be played together.
Nightflyer is restricted, yeah.
And that means you can still play either. So there's a Mutiny
Mutiny
March
and March
and
part, and since there's a
the event, right, that triggers off both of those, so you have to commit which one you're playing, right? But since nothing has been marched, I assume maybe Mutiny is played.
yeah, I think probably Mutiny shouldn't happen.
I wonder if he walked into that city blockade. I guess he didn't, right? Like, I never know what the order is here.
I don't think it is ordered.
Has to be ordered. And just change the order of the used plot lines. So Light Summer Feast was the first one presumably into city blockade, and then it was a Morgulis panically played to get rid of something. Maybe there was a Aegon Voltron assembling or something. So, yeah. And next one already starting. Do you wanna stick around?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can stick around and then also watch Gabi play. It's very neat.
Sweet Sleep doesn't do anything against Targaryen, you know that.
Yeah, it is
Sound like Peter
laughable.
Shook.
I just read what Connor said.
Yes, I'm talking to Connor.
What I was gonna say is that it is never sticking, right? No negative attachments ever stick on Targaryen.
No, you
And
may
they're
as well
playing
not play it.
another choke.
It's like playing attachments against Night's Watch. It's just not gonna happen for you. They can't go anywhere. And on Targaryen, you can put them, but it's just a waste of your gold.
Gabi says he will start now, so I don't know if you want to watch that. I don't know.
Well, how many viewers do we have? 4, down to 4. Do you want to watch the Star game, or are we watching?
I assume other people want to watch the live game and not the.
Yeah, I figured. So I ask. What's Gabi
I really
playing?
feel.
Are we changing something to dump on the agenda?
Yeah,
Or just...
green side.
Okay, fair enough.
Not to spoil anything for our opponent if anyone's watching the game.
Another Night's Watch Kraken, by the way, opening the same city blockade, but this time it hits. They burn really easily with Danny, though.
Yeah, that triple duped guy is gonna burn very well. Although there's not a lot of gold for the event. Gold dupe on Danny, okay. I will keep an eye on Gabi's game anyway.
4 gold carry through to the challenges phase, but only one icon there to threaten the Bloody Cup. They may as well defend, honestly. That's the only threat they're facing.
In case you want to know, Lenny is stamping their typing their words.
Fair enough. There's the cat, but also can't get unopposed. He's the king's guard, and then he's a queen.
it's not too bad against burn, you can try to fill out a little bit what might be coming, Maybe for that then you would really need it. Maybe mutiny.
I don't
Of
know.
course you'd be by, but
Dan is not really playing events, is she? Because Clydas is choking too. I mean, Light Summer Fist maybe could be played, and it's
they
difficult.
didn't trigger the raven on purpose.
I mean, maybe once they're in the marching phase for Clydas.
Yeah.
Plus, more and more cancels location, so. Okay,
Well,
going
pointy end
King
instead
in the
of.
north, that cancels location anyway. But it also will cancel Clydas, not meager contribution though, if that's available. But it is a straight 5 gold now.
Maybe have that king attachment for Clydes. King of the world.
That is
That
a
is
meager.
bigger, okay. If I was Jim, I would be annoyed.
Would you? Dragon is now slave kings kills more and more, yeah. And Danny kills
Well, no,
Raven.
that does not work like that.
Why not?
Dragon is no so
Oh,
needs
that
any trigger to kill.
needs the Danny trigger. Yeah. Would be better just to actually could play 2 events. Has like a fire and blood or something. That type of event actually. There's nothing in the death pile.
Yeah, and trigger.
At the moment it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't have any because he's just spent the gold. I mean, very cheap events can still do a lot of work here, but Marcel carries the gold through again, and it's awkward, right? You have to put defenders in, otherwise then he gets bloody cup. It's Dracari's gold. I mean, that's really nasty, right? I don't think more and more should go in the challenge because it seems like the plan, good plan here would be to just play Margulis, get Danny killed, then you say Clydas and more and more. Doesn't do intrigue, might be tempted, but yeah, it is dodgy. Just leaves the final post. Raven.
Surely just makes the Raven save.
King
Oh,
in the
it's
north.
King in the North, I'm sorry.
Rather not do that.
Well, you could maybe claim one of those 5 loops that's on the guy.
No, you're Margulis, so he's gonna be staying there duped.
I should be watching Gabi's game. I think it's an excellent game. Has some excellent cards in play. I like what these decks what Gabi tries with Winterfell Castle, I think. I think they're the castle if it starts working eventually.
Recruiter, 5 gold left, wasn't marshaled. Bet it would be if it wasn't King in the North. And no econ on Margulis turn. Apart from Glidus. 6-1 and yeah, Tark has the cards. The only problem is that Danny dies, but other than that they're fine. And I return to the fields. But I will return Danny and Friedman. And maybe even the dragon, depending on if there is fire and blood in hand or not. Does Marcel delay one round? He doesn't. Ah, just an econ plot, so happy to marshal Aegon and such, right?
I mean, it is a Nikon plot, but it's also kind of like for future rounds suspect in the choke matchup. Um, but I find there's a problem with this. You see, they play choke, but then also they have no econ. With I think this Knight's Kraken, if they don't have early the 2 gold location, the vault. Yeah.
We're getting Aegon. We're getting Khal Drogo, that's even worse. Maybe if there's no military icons, he could still get mutinied.
Gold hands. Is
Oof,
there enough gold? No, it's not enough gold hands.
not at the moment, but with King's Road it would be.
Look at this. Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too bad that's not the game that gets us the win. Okay, King's Road now are we needing more than okay, Tupon Drogo, but you need more stuff, right? He's asking to be marched to the war. If he doesn't have a second character in hand, then this loan was a disaster. Probably thought have to top deck something.
Should I have something?
Mm,
Oh, it's been bone.
maybe. Still be mutant in nice though.
Can you have Boros? I play no wild sets yet.
I suppose you can have Boros, yeah. But Boros, okay, he sticks around to be marched, sure. Uh, well, if there is Boros, then maybe we see a couple of military challenges. Get the dupe kill the ship right. People can hear that.
Can they?
I think so.
I don't know what the Gabi has in shadow.
Now, any dominant sections? No, but If this deck has a march rather than mutinies, then this is a giant disaster, right? It doesn't. Oh, and also there's white swords. Would have lost initiative against March though, but still. Marcel can go first, and I think he will because he has the body cut threats. No, he goes second. I think Burns means Beggar King is gone. And we have Knight of Flowers coming in for free. From hand though, not from the discard pile.
Think this game will go more likely to Targaryen now.
I'm not so sure.
I feel like the version that plays March is a little better. I don't know, I feel like Mutiny you'd have to draw, and then I don't know. It can be saved.
So we slip on Khal Drogo. We had Beggar King previously. What does that do anything?
But he can get Craven milked.
I don't think he would have.
And he might have that shadow guy to kill. But he might save that anyway. Yeah, I think we're too long, yes.
Mhm.
I think Jim would want to wait to get the Knight of Flowers trigger as well. Right.
Not Red of the Caris now anymore, but could be Consuming Flames. Could be put to the sword. Mm. If you mutiny Knight of Flowers, it comes straight back with another white swords. No king now though, so can't just attack and stand. But he does have a shadow card for him, which actually might not be able to come out depending on what exactly it is, so might have to just attack and then in the next window bring it out. Could be pinch.
I don't know, they usually have those 2-cost Shadow Assassin, Shadow Black Assassin, there's 5 variation of that type of guy. Because they use it to stand the eagle as well.
Mm. Well, if Iron Emmet kneels, it's over, but he doesn't kneel. Cat can be burned, so what do we take now? The Raven or the Dupe? The Dupe, okay. Can't afford to lose any more stuff. And has to draw with the Raven probably.
Yeah, but if it's the Shadow thingy, but I feel like Shadow thingy would at this point come out.
Yeah. That should kill the second one actually. So that's gotta be the Raven now. Yeah. Up to 10 power maybe, that's not a character that can come out right now. I think Knight of Flowers will be stealthed, but let's see if there's a consuming. There was a Dracarys. Good job not bonusing that Dracarys support away. And now what do you do? Power, okay. But maybe military, some investment to maybe try to get rid of them eventually. But
No
power is really
fear.
dodgy.
No fear of Morgulis on the other side like this.
Now we'll see if we have a mutiny here. Still nothing. Draw and the Harris, which will get rid of Iron Emmet probably, or Clydas.
Hmm. Is that something that they usually play?
One World Cup deck did play to Harris. Well, more and more canceling King's Road and then Clydas taking one goal, still kind of on the Copper's turn. Does some work. Also, Volt is only one this round. It's a bit rough. Voldemort's gone, so King's Road's free.
I really feel like we're doing Gabi such an injustice by not watching this game.
Well, I gave you a chance to say let's watch Gabi, and you said let's watch this one that still matters.
I said that people would probably prefer
Yeah,
to
uh,
watch that.
it is what it
It
is
is
now.
fairly, you
We're not swapping now. It's too late. We're gonna see Marcel lose. Although nothing, I guess, of that King's Road has saved anymore, which does nothing, and now he's kind of losing on the board state. Even Drogo has no stand to do two military challenges. Bit more cards now, so could have Consuming Flames with that high road still. But then you don't want to sack Econ. Four gold left. Nothing much on this side either, or are we finally getting those Bloody Cups played? Beggar King is only a one cost attachment. I thought it was two. Now it's not on Drogo because of that sweet slip. I don't know what he was afraid of with that sweet slip. That was one to keep in hand. So protects his Bloody Cup in hand.
You're saying he has Bloody Cup?
Of course.
Of course.
He's finally gonna play it now.
Is he also gonna then play Mutiny?
Well, how many does he have, by the way?
They have multiple body cup.
Not in one challenge, but he'll win two more, I think. Okay. Now that Dracarys, well, should have taken more care with Danny. How did Danny lose the dupe?
Which point end?
Ah, good call. Is there a body cup here? Because that kills Drogon now. But the game has gone now a little bit for Marcel. For Jim. He's still gonna be on 11 with Renown on Drogon, provisionally.
Oh well. Still a small possibility of mutiny.
Mm.
No, okay.
Can't believe he had nothing on loan into coppers. And now Matkins command. He can go first. Very little gold, but he also needs very little power. But yeah, if now there's a cold hands in hand to be played, it's game. I think he has to try go first. See if we can win the challenge. So it seems like there's no second white, so it's
Should be the last spot, no? Maybe there's just no
nothing in the discard pile.
good target.
One Knight of Flowers at the bottom earlier. And looks like might not have any in hand either. But, yeah, coppers into white swords could have been the play if you got a character, especially with the power icon.
Well, is Aegon finally coming around?
Mm-hmm.
Not today.
Kairos being a bit annoying.
Honestly, it looked almost gone already, and still fighting. This looks like it's gonna swing around.
Did he waste that King's Road now is the question. It's something that theoretically can't be played now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's waste, I think.
Three characters though, and all with a power icon.
It's technically not wasted. You can marshal both of them.
Plus High Road still there. But Cold Hands is gonna remove Drogo and then Jim will concede.
Maybe just a recruiter to take one of the ladies. But that's Aegon in shadows all around.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jim's not that far away from just winning this
Yeah.
if Marcel doesn't have anything in hand. And he can keep these three characters that are standing right now. But it's not ideal into a Mad King's Command situation and not removing anything additionally.
Cold hands is a bit. Is it a bit awkward? Not really.
Now you can remove Kleidos and Drogo. You have to keep him, but okay.
Yeah.
Mm. At least get that Nighttime Marauders into shadows. By the way, with Cold Hands, with Iron Emmet's ability, if you then kill Cold Hands for claim, not that there would be claim because there's no military icons on the other side, Kleidos can come back and does, but Drogo doesn't. So it's removed from the game forever. Never seen that happen like that perfectly for a night switch, but in theory it can and could. In Martian match, there could be ambushed as or as Raven sometimes in these decks.
Yeah, that's not a brilliant.
But Shadows would have been more likely, right? Hagen's Daughter, Marauders, that sort. It's like I thought that Jim had it, Marcel had it now, but it's turning around again. Protecting his hand again. He can win one unopposed if he has another Bloody Cup. I'll be winning that game.
Mm-hmm. Not taking any power because Idmir is here.
Mm-hmm. And this one kind of has to be defended, right? Who doesn't defend? It's risky. Oh, he has that. Okay. That's even better.
Yeah, but what can you do? It always happens like that, right?
It's that or it's the Bloody Cup. I mean, he could have done power with
Yeah.
Drogo. And hope that he wasn't getting Bloody Cupped.
The best is to have Stannis.
Yeah.
Then he can get when I wrote that. I feel like Stannis, if you can get him now that it can't have March, it's like a ultimate cheat code to not get the mutiny or
He does cost 7 though to initially put into play.
yeah, that's why I'm saying if you can get him in. But it is your best shot, I think, with Kuka.
Now let's see. Is there a Bloody Cup also? Not at the moment. So could have done power and got to 14 and eaten the challenges back, but game would still be going this way. I think it's a little bit
Oh, there is
hopeless.
the bad Raven.
Seems like a long time ago now that I was talking. That was a burn event. A long time ago. Uh, when I mentioned Knight of Flowers possibly standing from that shadow card coming in before Iron Emerald knelt. We were guessing is it Shadow Black Assassin or whatever. It's stuck there and it seems like it's a non card.
I mean, I feel like it's Aegon, it's just not gold too much.
Well, Drogo is on top now, but he's too costly. Ah, perhaps not. He's employed us now to talk a little bit more. It's this guy instead.
Now we can see if there is something in shadow that's playable.
It has only one white swords.
Hmm. And more goal is to everyone away.
Good. Mutiny, here it is. But I mean, kind of knew that was the restriction because
Because
through
there
all the
wasn't
plots,
much.
March was not there.
But there was also no Rabbitus, or was there Rabbitus?
I don't think there was in this one. We just played one, but looks like they have slightly different decks. Yeah, I think it's gone now. Imagine mutinying that Knight of Flowers and also having the event to just take him then.
Although that event is also a very questionable choice to play against Targaryen because,
Yeah.
you know,
Has to still be careful and defend a little bit, I think.
yeah, you can get pinch at least if you want to defend that, I think.
Yeah, he stands and then does another challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like just fully defend this. Not taking any risk. No?
I mean, fully defending is taking a risk. There's no strength boost or burn.
Yeah. Oh, is there a one caused burn?
And this Skyroad still there.
Is there two caused burn? That only needs one card.
Sure, Dragon's no slave. But I feel
But
like,
doesn't really.
I mean, unless we lost track, that could be Drogo there still, right? He was bloody cupped and put on top. I feel like it might still be Drogo, but it's so easy to not keep track correctly. We'll find out real soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is gonna be 15 here, unless something happens.
Gregor Clegane just detonated this one card.
And Marcel passes in dominance because it's 15 and it doesn't want to get things
Doesn't want to kill me Sunday.
like a gentleman. Ends it quickly.
To be fair, I hear if you don't pass, it might actually be some weird surprise.
Well, the Dracarys were nice when Danny was still there. Okay, since we're watching everything all over the place, I'm not gonna edit this and upload 1,000 different clips. I can just tell in advance. I can't be bothered. So let's see this one that you keep talking about.
Right, it's gone a bit down here since I'm a bullish this way, but
No cards for Lenny at least,
I
though.
think, yeah, I thought that Gregor wasn't playing because I wasn't following, but I think he came in with a Burning Bright.
And we have cards to recover, so I
He
think we are
had
doing
great
okay.
John Minley.
I think we're doing alright, actually. What's the situation with these? Some of them just playable to repopulate the hand a little bit, but not that much. You can just play a random bear and the maiden fair to draw 3 here, like you can in Terrell. Do we have events, by the way? Sad.
That Burning Bright is gonna get Gregor back. Yeah, and Gregor also kills our Arya, that's 5 cost. It's inconvenient because I think we have that either in hand or in shadow if I didn't completely lose track.
We have still 1,000 things here to come in.
Sure. So maybe Draven can be.
Treachery from discard pile. Red keep still available. And gets a draw from this as well.
Yeah, but Red Keep I guess cancels Draven. And I have the wrong brand to cancel it Burning Bright.
4 gold, so Janus is one of those cards without a limit. You can just pump him up for 8 strength here if you want.
I think he wants to play the burning.
Yeah, and doesn't want to lose the red keep gold, so I don't think that much annoying stuff's coming now. What else is coming here? When I woke, it's not gonna play that. Hands of Gold is intrigue by 5.
That's not, I don't think, happening.
What do we have in shadows? Do we have like a tunnel civilization? Probably not, right?
No, one is Alchemist Guild Hall for sure. I don't know the other ones. I wasn't watching close enough. Yeah, that gets cancelled. But at least we can grave in him then. So as long as everything's standing in Winterfell Castle. Is there a limit? Once per place. Yeah.
That's the last bit of gold. Ah, it's not.
Yeah. Now intrigue by 5 might be happening. Oh, no, not really. Unless you have to cancel grab. Take Ladybug. Or even Sabo.
Doesn't bother with the 4 strength one. You know, the Czech team in the World Cup play this for real as their chosen Lenny deck. Like it's a really bad agenda for Lannister. It's not that horrendous. I mean, in any faction, just find that neutral package that always works. But so many of their best events are reactions to something. They do have the jumper events, but that's all challenges. I think the factions that play marshalling phase events are the best with Dark Wings, Darkwards.
When I started playing this game, I played a lot of Lannister, and I really like those events that they have. I like this Hands of Gold and the things they do for love and weird stuff like that. And the first day I tried to build was actually Darkwing Dark Worlds because I was incapable of cutting down cards to 60 anyway. uh, and then I also played Maester and the Rock and the deck.
Yeah.
That was the best deck. I think it also had more than 75 cards at that point.
So no cards in hand now. Mandon has to kill something. Plus military, plus Gregor's trigger. Gravin's still there. Can't be cancelled at this point. I mean, do we have more treacheries? The only copy has to be removed now, yeah. So can't have more treacheries.
I don't think it's legal to have more treacheries.
No.
I think a more primary concern would be to cancel if there is a harsh Gregor trigger. Yeah, I think we should probably go that.
It's not. None of this is a problem at the moment because after Tom's done, we still get our challenges, including power. We are well ahead. Should have some insight as well. Might kill Alyssa since she's kneeling.
Sure, we'll cancel that.
Oh, we can just safe, but it costs us a character. And yeah, I'll lightly take it back, I think, for this. I want Mira wasted.
Yeah. Some rules. Oh, we're kind of pushing army.
Power will intimidate Mira though. Can't get
We can
Bran.
defend power.
Oh, but we might want to do it back. What's this doing, by the way? Nothing. You can assault it. Oh! No, you can't. This is on Bran's text, so can't intimidate him anyway. Not that you're winning by 6. Doesn't really need to kneel, as far as I can see.
No.
It's gonna win on defense. That's a slightly
So,
weak round though.
yeah, but I think. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that Tyrion and Gregor both are not in there for real, right? But Mandon is in there normally.
Well, it went 8-8, we were well ahead. Didn't get any insight from this. Either we have Summer back in hand. Gonna have to win initiative though to make use of him. How does the cost work out for this? 5 to 3 and 5 for us. 6, 5, 4 and 4 for them. Let's save out one of our 5s. Oh, we're gonna wanna get rid of the Horde and not the forecasters. It's the only power I can also.
Or Tyrion in hand.
And it's just gonna fizzle. Weird plot to have, but fizzles in the end. Winter plot as well, so Mira goes.
I think when that Gregor triggered, it really kinda messed with it. I mean, it was two of the main guys that he had. Let's rid of that. Never, but yeah. Good point, I think. I think Tyrion might be coming in.
Have to mill the reducer though. No, because Red Gibbs has to be there too. Oh, actually, Guildford will cancel Summer and Red Gibbs will cancel Mira. Mira has nothing to blank at the moment, to be fair.
I think she'll try to blank Tyrion if he comes in.
Lots of that stuff.
Yeah, I think. Oh, but there's something. It's not bad. No good for me at all. Northern American defensive. Defensive.
Have one goal to move Lady around. I'll be happy to get her power on defense. Now Bran's blocking the inside.
No, and he has it from somewhere anyway.
Hmm.
Gonna have that one nightmare.
Feel like you. Oh well, she does kind of interact with the events, I guess. What to do both with Alison, if we can. And we fall behind a bit. I think Diana will go. No, Regent's Guard goes. But we have some Dohaeris ambitions. 7 minutes and a bit left. And he's still ahead. Oh, Morgulis is the thing that happens, okay. Pointy end. But our castle is gonna be okay again. Have to pointy end first. Yeah. Can we cancel something to take summer back? Unfortunately not. But we could armory here before there's a cancel for that. Econ versus character. That's going. We'll do something better. We have Mira. She has stealth. So, and one other mystery card, right? And all the gold in the wallet.
I'm pretty sure the mystery card is Arya who's dead.
Well, not the best situation, let's be honest, but not like Lenny has a huge number of cards here.
It was going much better when I was watching it before we started streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Time might expire before we can turn it around again.
But we're turning it around right now. This round's a disaster for Lenny.
When it hasn't finished marching. Oh, okay.
Comes with a dupe, which is great for him. Unfortunately. Can do 2 challenges. But no power icon.
Not playing again. So I'm gonna be on the pause.
What challenge do you do here? I think you do all three. Get I actually have to do intrigue with Bran if you want to do that, and it's really risky not to win power. You could do intrigue with Mira first, see if Lannister puts something in. Hound's dead, presumably, right? Because I saw Goldmine chucking him away. Yeah. But if nothing comes in, then probably nothing will come in. Oh, we had the targeted thingy anyway. Mm-hmm. What's in shadows, by the way?
Build hole to stand in the shadow to cancel.
Oh, I thought there was nothing in shadows earlier. Surprised to see one.
I want to cancel Branson.
up to 13. But 2 unopposed on the other side.
And one renown.
One renown also gonna be 13 and we're gonna be on 14, right?
Then we can try 2 more bullets again. Or stranger.
Well, if you have initiative, do we? Have you winner die in the deck, right?
Do we have any father as restricted?
I don't know, I thought I saw it.
They have human with that.
Okay. Then I think we might lose from this. We're gonna kill him and then see if Tom back something. He's down to 21 cards in the deck.
And we're down to 14.
Mm-hmm.
I guess a bit less impressive if we started with only 16.
I'll kill Mira, but that allows.
That doesn't do anything.
Oof. What do you mean doesn't do anything?
I mean, you save Mira and she goes back to Saraaa, right?
You can save Mira.
Oh, you can just save anything, okay.
Ice and put to the sword. Put a torch even, that's not so bad.
Yeah, just let them get that.
Yeah, but if you have nothing in hand. Yeah, well, maybe you have nothing, which is a good dodge then. Some of those cards that Lenny has have to be events that replace themselves and then go in mines as well. But it's gone through so much of the deck and really there's the one guy that's still alive.
That's time.
If he's alone though, he will kneel for one challenge and it's not game winning. That's now more problem. Ugh. Nothing. Well, looks like we lost the top deck battle.
But okay, unopposed military with renown brings to 12, then we can defend that. If there's nothing else.
Suppose so. But it's only a minute left.
Yeah, but it's enough, is it not?
And now it's a bit of a problem. We have to defend this one. Styling can go into the power challenge and that's a game winning if you leave this one unopposed. You have to play quickly because yeah, only 40 seconds left plus the reserve clicking, so I think we lost.
Okay, but Tywin does power. You defend this one, Tywin does power. It's okay. Power, claim is 2, unopposed, yeah. It's not now. Oh, it's a shame it looked so good at some point.
Mm-hmm. If it's just top deck another character, I mean, just a Chad, it would be okay. And Greenside discarding stuff as well, and it wasn't enough. Ice wouldn't go on anyone, fortunately.
Nice, good.
Well, we do have insight from this. Is that a magical solution to our problems, like a nightmares on Tywin?
I don't think there's nightmares in the deck necessarily.
That's gonna be 14-12. Unless we can stand Bran. If you can stand Bran.
It's gonna be enough.
It's a shame, but. Oh, nightmares on the other side. It is a dead game, so I'm not gonna obsess too much about this one. Well, it could be in the end, I guess, losing 8-5 instead of 7-6 could be important in the context of the tournament, unfortunately. But yeah. And one thing too many died. Maybe if you didn't play the stranger, then Jamie would still be here. Had Mira who couldn't blank him. I think that's a bigger loss than what happened actually. So yeah, the whole thing today was pretty sad, to be fair. Yeah, Winterfell Castle saving stuff, but then my best character was Ned, and unfortunately, Delaney cancelled on the stopping the armors and stuff when it really mattered. Yeah. And the dead card in Shadows, not that fun. I mean, if Summer can resurrect, if you can just go first to get past the red key, but then there's Guildhall as well, always there. Events, but doesn't really say a lot because there's two gold mines in play. Yeah. Cersei's dead, but Pycelle seems to be still alive. I don't know, that round when I was saying we'll do challenges back and we didn't do much and it went from 8-3 to 8-8. That was not a good round, probably.
Well, I think you didn't watch the one round where Gregor killed Greyjohn and Arya at the same time. That was also not a great round.
I suppose so. Well,
Oh, can we see what Bara and Greyjoy are doing?
so one game just went to Grey. Oh, what's this? That's not a Night Regents game. Peter Shook did lose it. Uh, this one. It's barely starting to have to be here for another 40 minutes. Okay.
I suppose you don't have to. I just I wanted to see if they were playing any more of those core setups.
Well, what's the situation now? Because I see Falcon and Gold Price. So Falcon and
It's
Gift of
looking like a
Mercy.
dead game right there.
That smells like Greyjoy has won, right? Does anyone know?
I think when Lucas won, it was over for Greyjoy.
Can stick around a little bit, but I also have to.
No, I could probably go get dinner instead.
Yeah, I have to submit the players for next week before people pair.
Okay.
That seems to be pretty urgent. But okay, maybe can I leave this running and do stuff on Discord? Sometimes that freezes the pictures. Maybe not.
You want to see Andrew not do well again?
Well, certainly a lot of reward charts, but the thing that Andrew causes, right, by inserting his four gold useless body into the game that you have to pay for is that there's no incentive for Greyjoy to play a Mogulis or something like that because Andrew's not doing anything in challenges. Why would you worry about what he's doing in challenges if you're winning easily? He has the body of a Regent's Guard. I don't think anyone has ever worried about Regent's Guard being in play during challenges. Okay, it's too early to completely say what this deck is about. Bar a Gift of Mercy. I mean, stopping a challenge type is already something you don't really want to do usually in Gift of Mercy. But so far we see Melisandre and Lores. And what's going the encampment? So by Econ. So I assume the main focus is just on the Baranil. And really, and the rest of it is not does not fit there. He's good in decks that play Robert because
Which
he
this
can.
one might.
Mm,
I mean, it looks
it's a
like
possibility.
it looks like the same deck that they played out the gold price already.
So you can save Robert and get more power. If you have really important characters to save, but he's a disaster on the Harris. But he fits in anything that needs the 7 trait. He does have that, to be fair. And the 9 trait. In Battle of the Trident, he's pretty decent because that has both Robert and has the Warrior, which is one of the characters that enable the claim raise on that. Why?
Come on, stop.
Well, 7 locations in play, including Econ, can pretty safe coppers, but the locations do have Bara, who had to lose the encampment. I think Trade Routes was planning to have locations on the other side too, though. Meister Muren was removed from the game. Not exactly the card you would be targeting usually with Red Priest, so must have been a weekend. That it's better now, although he's just vomited out another 3 locations.
That's not exactly what you want in a vegetarian enemy.
Yeah, but it's not exactly the most brilliant board state in terms of characters. Okay, with Grey Ghost and Raiding Longship, you can still push through what you like, but it's not amazing. And if the Lena comes,
There's enough gold to place a DC and then the level.
yeah, more than enough.
No, just enough.
No, more than enough.
If you use this, there's one more.
Yes, it's more than enough. You can stick a traitor somewhere. No, we can't. He's playing Red Priest as a secret.
Yeah.
What can he do? He
You
plays
can play
Sinning
Sin
Flames.
Flames, yeah.
Or maybe marshal another reducer.
Ah, did you have to listen to Lena?
Mhm. No, but oof, that's the kind of hit you want. Um, he could need Alanis here. It's the only intrigue icon. If there's no delay, no Victorian will stand twice and whatever. But yeah, Alanis is just permanently gone and 6 gold wasted. Might be wasted with the intention of resetting at some point though, so you can just go super wide with the Dolores. And yeah, Morgulis, look, the two Greyjoys are doped and there's two Red Priests there that have taken two key characters. So. Well, one key character in Murmur. You want to defend the Red Keep ideally, but it's not easy because you have to work around the Scout, the Longship, and the Moondor all at once. Maybe forget about it. And then also Great Kraken triggers. I mean, any defense will work, right? Do you really want to stick? Or actually, not any defense will work. Yeah, sticks two characters in. Do we see a combination of Moondor and Ironfleet Scout just to win 3-3?
How about Mundor and the other thing?
Moondor and the other thing, maybe.
No.
Oh, that was just gonna kneel the Red Keep. Whatever. Yeah. Saving the Moondor for these guys, I think.
Yeah. It might use this one. It has enough to give them now as well, right?
Yeah. Has to leave the last one for Moondor. There's one more ship left.
I just
What's going on?
so easy.
Oh, whatever. And power not pushed back. Red list not risked. But yeah, now it's a bit awkward. So if Mogulis is played, then Andrew, I guess, will save himself at this point because my son is duped anyway. Return to the fields. Huh. Oops. Too late for one of the merchants, but one can go before it gets tokens. Oh, Bara is becoming more and more difficult to actually do anything. It looks like actually he didn't save stuff in hand to not overextend. He just has nothing because he's playing close call on the Dragonstone Faithful.
What's the chance of Bara playing Mad King? They played Mad King's command in Bara, so it's
I mean, I would say pretty high because in Gift of Mercy you can't play the Harrison Mugulis. You have to play something. Matkin's command is not the worst against Greyjoy, right? If you expect a Victorian type of deck. But yeah, I mean, red priests go for that, then that's a nice little post Matkins command hand. I honestly don't think that red priest is the best restricted card you can play in Baratheon. For some decks, I mean, yeah, but I'm not playing Baratheon in this tournament, so I can talk freely about the decks and such. Would even probably help, right? Our chances if we gave Baratheon some tips. Maybe they take points of someone and they themselves are kind of useless, so they cannot realistically win the tournament. It's true, everyone knows it's true. But I think
But I think we should end with someone else before we start saying that it's not that great looking for a crashing victory.
I think Traitor to the Crown is a really good card for Bara control and Gift of Mercy. I mean, if you're gonna play Matkins Command,
But
having
people
another
play
card type that you can keep in play, not the worst.
people play sweet sleeps.
People play a lot of Sweet Slips these days.
That is the counter argument. Mm. 5 out of 7. I don't know which 5 corner minis.
Everything except Targaryen and Knights, which I guess.
But I mean, Lannister and Greyjoy character always come in with sweet sleeps.
Sure, but then I put it on something else. Some Knights with decks you can find targets like Sam Tarly or something. Targaryen, okay, they can get rid of it. I mean, you're not killing their Viserys. Card is in some decks, but usually like one copy. If they have Shadow of the East, then that's a disaster. I mean, anything you're trying to do with attachments, they just go every single one of them in one go. So he's doing a lot, Victorian, but he has to kneel chamber and possibly red keep, although I think you can deny it, and still have enough to try to stand a little bit and gain renown. And you can't use Raiding Longship and Grey Ghost for that if you want to use their ability.
By the way, were you discussing about the refurbished Hulk, right? Or no, Hulk, the Scout
Yes.
for strength increase. I think you were discussing for the wrong guy that can't even get strength increase.
Uh, oh, was it a Carlton merchant
Yeah,
attacking that time? Yeah, you're right. So he had to do Mundor and
the
did
the
he have
ship.
ship and
Yeah,
Mundor option then? Yeah. Wasn't that bothered, I guess.
but Baylor and Victorian will, I think.
This is the bad Balon again.
Is it the bad Baylor though?
Yeah, I think Alex has brainwashed his team into thinking that they should play this Balon.
It's pretty good Baylor though. It's gonna be in 2 challenges.
If only you could Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, next round Matkins command for Bara. And you don't keep Alistair, so and you pre-need Balon, you don't keep Alistair. You Victorian with his ability, then Victorion's gonna struggle with only 3 locations in play.
Especially if you want to give the moon, which seems to be the main sort of.
Hmm. How people can hit that.
Can they?
They wouldn't if I had headphones, I think, but all the extra sound is picked up by this, I think.
Connor can tell us if he hears this. You have to show the chat though.
He says nothing. You see?
Okay, then I'll stop.
Okay, now just grabbing power. No, we do not saw, but it's becoming increasingly difficult to defend anything. How about maybe you start killing Melisandre and saving with Andrew a little bit.
Ooh,
That takes to renown away randomly. Nice.
and then unopposed. Although unopposed probably still coming up.
How many times you've seen this played already in the first round from Baratheon? I mean, maybe some of the players returning from 2019 under the impression that we still play the Sea of Blood stuff, to put to the swords and stuff, and need to desperately cancel militaries. I mean, okay, Greyjoy with
bad.
Victarion is a bit of a problem, but otherwise Bara has Storm's End, which is really good to cancel militaries if that's a,
Well, I mean, if you're not playing traitors, that can be compared to the way.
yeah. Lots of power.
Good job that he had that actually. I think he needs to over if he didn't. Close to over anyway. I didn't realize that Bara still has dominance.
Mhm. Yes, and Bara now will have Matkins command, and that got a merchant will leave play.
We're making a lot of assumptions
No, it's gonna happen right now.
right now.
What's in shadows?
Do we know?
If that's Shadow Priestess, then the Matkins command, the whole board will be nailed for Greyjoy. Oh. And I think maybe you keep Melisandre and the Acolyte. Change of plan. What do you? Two nailed. Okay, not a problem. You keep Andrew, Melisandre, and something. One priest has taken Baron, he's already in play, and the other priest. Okay, Alistair not nailed. Interesting. The other priest has taken more and more. More and more. So this guy also not gonna be kept. The Acolyte. Why not Neil Alistair? Sure, he's not gonna keep Alistair on Matkins command unless he wants to carry him into the Morgulis, but I think Greyjoy will try not to play that Morgulis at this point. That's Hagen's daughter. That's really decent.
Don't know what else could be. It's playing Aaron stuff, so they will do something.
I think there's an Erin shadow card that's obvious.
Hmm.
4 gold, 7 on the other side, which makes it tricky for dominance. Well, ideally, you'd want a cheap Melisandre Nil and a Shadow Priestess Nil and an Alistair Nil. So how about an Acolyte?
You can keep the other icon instead of the one that might still melt, right?
Haha.
Ooh, but that's not new. Maybe seen in flames.
They're missing some gold now for a cheap Nil.
Yeah, seen in flames and Shadow Priestess.
That would be really good.
But that leaves you with one card in hand, so. Right?
Sure, but how many do you need? He thinks a lot. The only problem is cards returning to hand for that priest leaving play, so in the long run. But you are hitting a lot of the Greyjoy's econ here. I mean, there's some pressure to also try to keep warships. To keep only warships. He does keep only warships and not even refurbished Hulk. But I think unless there's a nightmares for Delena, or unless I mean Bara could have nothing to initially nail the characters.
We have at least Alistair.
At least Alistair, yes.
Well, I'm not sure if anyone even cares about this game because everybody's talking about ranking on the trash talk.
Good. 11-7. Now what does Bara keep here in terms of econ? What's been chosen? I'll just wait for things to leave play before I see what's been chosen. I can't be bothered to read that complicated log. Throne but not chamber. And
Makes sense,
red
right?
keep. So Victorian comes pre-melt. Well, even if you need Balon, which you should, then Hagen's daughter comes in and there's a Grey Ghost and Ready No Ship and Kraken if anything's unopposed. Might still be 15, depending on what exactly Bara has. Okay, first things first. I need a Baron here.
I mean, Hagon's daughter can come to do unopposed military, but not really power, can she?
I mean, there's Longship and Grey Ghost.
Yeah, but we're presuming there's a Shadow Priestess, right? Although everybody has to defend in that scenario, right? I mean, everybody. Two.
Yeah, it's not worth it. The reason goes. Could also be like a saving the kingdom for Hagen's daughter.
That would be a really fortunate
You
set
eat.
of cards. Oh, you know, you can't. I mean, Shadow Priestess is 3.
Yeah, sure. I mean, one or the other. I'm just guessing what could still need. At the moment, you can eat Alanis's power challenge, and it's only 14.
Hmm.
Not worth trying to defend, I think. Although now that Grey Ghost has not been used yet. Okay, here we go. You eat that, and you do challenges back, and you even put the tokens on.
It could be rhymes with Mook. I don't know. I mean,
It is
it
Hagen's
is
daughter.
Hagen's daughter. Now, if there is no.
There is a need, either saving the kingdom or Shadow Priestess.
If there is no new.
Oh, maybe there's the event again. No. What were the wasted cards in Shadows and in hand?
Oh, yeah, what the fuck? Aww, that's so sad.
What said?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, please tell us. We are curious.
Please, yes. I wish somebody could implore them what did Bara have in Shadow.
Pinch.
Ah, okay.
You could. I mean, if it wasn't 15, if Graduate didn't have a shadow card coming in. Yeah, but you can't. You can do one big power and pinch, but that's it. It's not amazing. Cool. Anything else, or can we finally stop? Another one. Okay, but before I click on it, I have to check the results so that at least I know
But
a
okay,
little bit what's going
I
on.
will say that this has to be a live game because nobody's playing fucking. Sorry, Knights of Ren still versus Targaryen filthy in a dead game.
So, did Martin win? I thought we saw Martin win, right? So they're on 6. It's
Who
6
did
6
Martin play against?
anti. So
Okay.
this is 6 6 and it's the decider. And it's Burn against Valyrian Steel. Valyrian Steel is good against Burn. So, looks like actually Knights has a chance here. They lost the first round. Targaryen also lost the first round, so Targaryen could find themselves in trouble in this tournament.
Well, they haven't lost this one yet, but
No. Well, whoever loses is gonna be in trouble.
I don't know. Is this Valyrian still I think can work around Burn a lot. Although this guy is already in the death pile, the safe guy.
The same guy is, yeah, and more to the point, one Woodsman who is a great draw. But the voice here, okay, maybe you don't always defend it against everything, but I mean, Drogon struggling to kill everything past the attachments and characters.
Hob needs to find something. Ooh,
Just playing the immediate anti-burn plot to have a good round, go second.
Mm.
defend the wall, do power back, and yeah, it gives you the time to draw more cards for the future. Right? I don't know, it's stupid deck, but it's one of those. For 2 years in a row, we played Knights of Schwerin in the World Cup, and Catalonia Stupid team did also, and a couple of others, and I feel like they are really similar to what I was playing. So
By the way,
could have Morgulis and Harris in the plot deck. Yes.
he opened with the Smith, and I have to wonder, is that on purpose?
How did he click on the maiden? I did that in the past.
But right?
And the other way around. I mean, I
Yeah, but
clicked on the Smith.
it looks incorrect.
It's unusual. It was just a plaza there.
Maybe he did it on purpose. I don't know.
Maybe
I
he
mean,
really
because
wanted to go second.
Plaza wasn't nailed, was it?
Either way, it's a rough round for Targ. What can they do? They can win military.
Oh, he didn't use the Smith to near Plaza. So, what does he realize? But I'm not sure. I don't know.
I did that.
Because I also
Was,
did that one time.
yeah.
But
Last year I played against
I don't want
Reinhardt
to.
in Champions of Westeros. I played Bara
Mm,
Kohor against his Targ Brotherhood at the time when it was still completely unrestricted, and I would have needed a really good game. And then when I wanted to play the Maiden to have some kind of chance of controlling initiative, I played the Smith, and of course I didn't use the Smith because I
yeah,
thought it was the Maiden. So
but I don't want to assume my incompetence on
yeah,
anyone else. You know. Actually, Connor says it could be dodging naval, which Starfield can play naval.
they do often, yes.
So that's a good point. So let's assume that and not incompetence like we had.
Craven gun. Why is that not in play? Needs to go for something else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's one guy that always plays naval on the Iron Throne.
Mm-hmm. A couple of them, but might be the same person with different usernames.
Prometheus.
Mm.
He's
I know
playing for Nani team.
at least one more guy.
Okay. I don't know. In the recent times when I play a lot, there's Prometheus.
Gonna lose military on purpose, think to trigger Benjamin.
Mm.
Can't quite burn the hob.
Well, you can't at all burn anything at this point.
Ooh, he's not. He's just defending and claiming the dupe. That's dangerous. I might not play on offensive Morgulis at any point in this one. You could still apply it to Hob, and then you can come in with the Nefarious Acolyte, blank the palace, and he's gone. However, he does defend, and he try to push one through on his side as well. 2 gold wasted coppers there, and didn't play any econ or anything really. Guilty also still available, and yeah, I can't play the burn events.
Connor says Ben Cotton opened naval every game in the last FLG UK Nationals and it hit every time.
Hmm.
That's an interesting trivia.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone through some. Ooh,
Ooh.
gone through some eras, right? As far as the opening plots are concerned, they actually get that much power. Others would have a better round, but okay. Um, Starting with in the corset you had naval already, right?
Imagine that exciting thing she just came in dominance to draw a card. Right?
Yeah. In the corset, naval was available, and the opening, the money opening was really a noble cause, but people usually open Com or Westeros, and there was even some sneak attack opening in the very beginning of the game, right before some of the early expansions. Then we got trading with the Pintoshi. It was the big one. It was brilliant if you naval that. Late
Yeah.
Summer Feast, of course, but in the meantime, also Time of Plenty, which was super safe, especially since Martell eventually got Behest, and then they were going Behest and Naval into all the Pintoshis, so Time of Plenty was super common. And then we had the Gates and Maiden as an option. So now it's and Summer Harvest in the meantime as well. Now I feel like if most people open the Gates or Maiden, so it does hit, right?
Yeah. Um,
But it's not amazing.
Sometimes it's summer feast that's the worst if you hit that.
Yeah, yeah. At the Gates you get a location and the opponent will have a nail with 2 gold. I feel like it's not a massive win. And yeah, okay, if you hit the maiden, you put them to 0, you have 2 gold. It's a good start, but they've opened the maiden and you've opened something with an
Oh,
opportunity cost.
Drogo. He could use that Craven that got discarded round before.
Yeah, not judging by the fact that the dupe went. I think this board will get the Harris a bit. Keeps a lot of gold for the burn events.
If Drogon wasn't in play, I would suggest that he has Drogon in hand.
Can you stick attachments on everything? He has one Rose Road setup and he's just played alone in all of this time, or 3 rounds. Didn't manage to play any convocation. That could really hurt. It's not pleasant at the moment. So it was comes in, Ghost comes in.
And Banjin though.
But
Mm.
if
I don't think it can go on much other things.
you can
I
go
guess she's
on,
in Woods now.
can go on the Woodsman. Um, you have to take claim, and if you want to defend the wall, you might have to claim something that tries to defend as well. And the Drogon, if he wins, he can get a few things here. So 3 characters could be dying here. Then if you try to defend the other challenges, more could go.
Drogo could be nightmares.
We have yeah, second military also. Exchange and second military, second plaza stands Drogon for a second kill. That's really rough. Exchange and messenger Raven both in play. So lots of draw and hob. I think maybe a little bit overkill even. Usually, there's some plots that are doing other stuff than just drawing, right? And Valyrian still draws so much. But yeah, Alex also plays exchange. This is the restricted. And to be fair, now that Hob isn't restricted, it's not really an issue.
Is this. What if the other Water Dancer sword go? Oh, Swan to the Watch was the other Water Dancer sword. I'm so sorry.
Most things have an attachment now, and you can defend with Recruiter. You can try at least. It will not be able to be burned by Drogon
Very brave.
in the military. Puts Hob in this one. You can get him with Dracarys. Hence, Judgment. Any more burn.
Any more Hand's Judgment?
Have to stick so many of your burn events in, then I think Hence Judgment is a bit rough.
I mean, um, if you have another Dracarys, you have to kneel Drogon, then you have to stand him with Plaza. Probably worth it though.
I slowly try to chip at Benjen or maybe just putting him into Drakaris range.
Yeah, but
Or consuming him in the secondary trigger. If you kill him though, he just shuffles.
yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. It's not the best one. Mm. Yeah, to what Paul says in the chat, I don't think at the gates into naval is that bad. Because you basically, if you get then the gates of the moon, you have about the same as the naval guy gets.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, in this kind of game, probably it's not horrendous, but if you play it into Knights of Choke, then you Gates of the Moon is exactly the goal that they take with meager contribution and
Hmm.
White or Clydos or something, and that's not as fun.
No, that's true.
I think Ghost might be used here to save Benjen and then just put Petke in with the agenda. It absorbs a lot.
Some conflicting information about what Worms declared then. Three great hole on the wall.
Well, what are we nightmaresing?
Drogon, I think.
Drogon's so happy to take second military, but not exactly Drogon's ability. I think
Like as Ghost, I think he can take him to hand, then maybe kill Benjen for real.
it's absorbed quite a lot actually this round. Let's see what kind of plots he has. If he has something to just play another round before he has to do Harris, that would be really good for him. War is still standing, but this one and power still to come.
Yeah, but he has that that Tricon guy that can defend, and if he gets burned, you can put in the shadow thing.
Hmm.
And if you manage to burn all of that, then you spend so much.
Okay, this one he doesn't defend. He defends with the guy.
That one I think might be getting Dragon is no slave. Oh,
Consuming is a bit
consuming.
more costly, which means it will be on a pause now. But then Plan B, right, for Night's Watch. You go, you attack back.
Yeah. Didn't think it was worth to try to defend with the shadow tower guy before.
Benjamin is burned a little bit by Danny. Interesting. She could have got that Raven by now. What's dying here? I think Benjamin. Yeah.
No.
Builder at the wall. Benjamin stays in play.
Uh, is it not? What happened with the recruit from a dungeon?
He got burned.
But it said in the log that returns to shadow. Is it?
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's bugged. Yeah, that should be dead.
Yeah, that's I think that player has to note that. As he didn't
Yeah,
do note it, has to go into the trash.
yeah. This effect on him expires. It doesn't return from the dead pile. That would be really convenient. If anyone can be bothered, try to let them know on Discord. I mean, this could actually be at some point a thing in this game. Spending a lot of burn away, fair, it's good in the short term, but it has lone, no econ exposed to the Harris, and Stupa has all the econ and 8 cards in hand now. Doesn't even need to trigger the Raven because he's so over reserved. So. I think it was a costly investment. To burn everything.
Yeah, I post on Discord. I don't know if any of the, I guess, dark players can that.
Thing is, with it specifically, say that you cannot be in contact right with the players; they have to play themselves, which kind of hurts with these kind of situations where something like that happens. But that's why you need to be sharp and query things in the game if weird stuff is happening.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, I think weird stuff was happening on the other end as well with the ghost triggers and stuff.
You'll be really trying to keep the pressure on. One of them will die, the other will stay, possibly to be stood by Plaza. Do you keep the duped guy? Depends on your blood deck, right? Let's see what's net. Drogo's net, Drogo's gone. Keeps the power, doesn't worry about Morgulis. But yeah, 2 military challenges here with 2 claim available. But
yeah, I'm sure there's available stand for Drogon as well.
If he starts spending gold, the problem is that there's no threat of burn events, and at the moment this board's not pushing military against what Knights should bring. So either he has the characters or he has the leftover gold, but both might be tricky. And then usually, in with you win or you die, you go into an exchange or a coppers or something. But Econ's not there to do that. 3 gold left.
I mean, I guess it is on the dark player to credit, but I feel like the Knights of player could also question if that was correct. Am I missing something?
No. Just
You just went in there from that part.
yeah, I think I've heard about that before. I mean, if you read it literally without knowing game rules, it does say if you lose the challenge, put it back in shadows, right? But once it's into that pile, that delayed effect has expired on it. So
Okay.
yeah,
Newcomb Danny.
yeah. She's still pinched, by the way.
I don't know. I don't know about it pinch happening super soon.
Doesn't have that much. I mean, he's kept gold for that shadow guy that he shouldn't be alive. What does the arrows do, by the way?
I don't think they do stuff. I think they just come in to draw a card.
Okay, then Ghost is still there, right? Ghost can be used and then reused, I guess. That could be the 2 gold. And you only claim 2 characters. One of them is Benj and the other is the Raven. And you have still good to Harris. Still not that urgent to play it. If you keep your hand fairly full. Bigger problem actually is not being able to defend the wall on this board because you have to be climbing too much. It's very early that palace was a good round, but there is only one palace. By the way, even with even Redai, Tark still has not marshaled a single econ card.
Yeah, that's why I hate not playing at the gates, you know.
Yeah, all the boring people I think play at the gates.
Yeah, because it's probably the correct choice, right? Because, you know, you can just randomly luck into not ever drawing location. So, even if you have, I had 12 in the deck like I normally do, and you hate me for it, and I still didn't draw anything until like round 4, except one that was pillaged. And then I decided I would play the gates.
Mm-hmm.
Or Bernabeu is kind of a second option if you want to search for refund. Or you can play Rush. That's also an option. Then you probably can survive without refund.
Well, here comes the tricky part.
I mean, you can now leave it unopposed as well. At least one of them.
Have we seen a return yet?
No.
No, no maiden on this side, but on the other side, also no. That's me. So return does be the Harris, right? Put that motherman into the risk pile.
When these games that are super important become have illegal games, like it makes me anxious.
Hmm.
I feel like we should intervene, but we can't, I guess.
I try to win one on defense. It's not gonna be easy. Dracarys would get Woodsman.
Yeah, I mean, and if Dracarys gets Woodsman, that's also the ghost gone, right? I guess it
Mm,
can come back.
doesn't seem to have it, but it's the second military
Well,
still there. Just don't bring out the guy.
yeah, but
The
he
guy.
does. Just not.
Well, I might have overlooked that as well, but not from a rules perspective. Just not seeing that same copy went back. So
I wish this
in the
wasn't
end,
happening.
this will all fizzle for white square. Is that Bell? Right?
Um, mm, better, better,
I think so. And but the power, right? Surely. But no, actually, since the haunted forest hasn't knelt yet, you can't even push that through. Everything's been defended. Like maybe we should have committed to some winning challenge somewhere. Surely there's something in hand, some kind of event. Still to burn this, and if he burns that guy, that also nears the wall and pushes the two climb through. But no, that's a bit of a disaster. Still, should be 6-6, and the recruiter is now in play actually to get the Harris. Mm. Liking the dragon he had. Zero reserve, we don't necessarily want to return things to hand, but I think there was a case for using it on something and pushing the two flame power through, I think. No econ and the rest characters, that's really rough. I think Stupid can count himself lucky that nothing happened this round. I mean, unless he had a hand's judgment or something and felt safe. And there's so many little burn things that could have ruined that round for him. And now with there is Morgulis on this side and two loops, Ghost and Benjamin are protected. Tattersalt's not. I like to play 3 Tattersalt. He's really good, but if you have Blackbird, it's really nice because he always escapes the plot phase. Not here though. And Stupid now has to actually go first, which sucks for him. I would have considered still going second, just killing whatever is dead. I mean, Tattersalt and Hop die, right? But going going first is not great.
Yeah, people are discussing this thing now in Discord, but I don't know if there's a way to.
We can't. It's so far gone now. Wasn't queried. I think it's gone.
Hmm.
Was hugely impactful though. Although the hand from Daryl was complete crap as we saw. So probably deserved a little bit better on you when every day. To be fair. And now would be pretty decent to have some kind of burn to keep Danny and Sunday safe. But it's 8-4 and not nearing the wall this round. I think game's pretty much gone. I mean, it was always rough. There was some kind of chance with Drogo and to Claimer to put all the pressure on, but this deck keep coming back with the drop. Although it's not doing so well at the moment with the voids being so weak, so thought you'd have more than 2 characters here and one can't even initiate a challenge. Doesn't bother with military or power. If this is defended by the guy does he have to defend the intrigue? No. If he defends this, the recruiter, Haunted Forest stays standing to defend the intrigue, and Emmet can defend power, I guess. Oh no, actually,
That is now surely new recruit.
yeah, that's a new one.
Okay,
Uh,
that comforts me slightly.
Several ways to actually do this, I think. You could just leave this one also, but yeah, okay. But Danny can technically win intrigue, right? Surprised the stupid passed actually because he could have done military. It's a small board. Has such an advantage. Okay, maybe it needs the wall, but he's gaining power just by attacking, which is the same thing. Could have done power also, and he has still pinch on Danny. There's zero econ. So some pressure to defend right after you start someone, or might not even start. Ah, hand judgment. In an attachment-based deck, he's found room for 2 hand judgments, and he's found them in the first 30
has
cards.
nightmares. Yeah, I don't think that play then in the end had huge impact on the game overall.
I mean, things could have been killed a little bit more, and 2 claim could have been pushed potentially. So
Yeah.
I say that, but we saw the hand. I mean, the hand, there was no button to be played.
Yeah.
Waking the Dragon was there. I think maybe should have just been played just to push the 2 claim power. Most of the board got to Harris anyway, so whatever. If one returns the hand on 0 reserve. March or Bullis? March first to keep Danny alive, but that keeps Emmet alive. Could have tried to play whatever plot is left apart from Mogulis, because I think he goes from 11 to 15 potentially with the wall, especially if he has initiative, which he doesn't. Although he now gets to go second anyway, and the voids are turned on, so. No, are they not?
No, because they played lone.
Ah, Lone is.
I think the second time in this matchup I see that happen.
He's not marshalling a lot, is he? Even with 2 voids there. Last round, marshaled not much, one character that couldn't even attack, and now just a Crester. Where's the reducer or something? Builder at the wall for that 1 gold.
That's everything but the power icon. Well, maybe I say that, but it could still.
Why not use the agenda for practice blade? Get another card or something.
Or maybe he's gonna have
Noble lineage.
Noble lineage coming up, so.
Thirteen. What catapult was there? Water dancer sword even goes. And okay, Viserys dies. Sad end for him. Into at the gates. There was at the gates. No maiden, but at the gates was possible opening. And that's very convenient now. Still, the points are so cheap. Nightmares on the Rose Road. Yeah. I don't know where all the econ is, but it's been rough for Tark here. And I do play fealty, but still. Hmm. Thinking, is there more than one option? 3 cards in hand. No military icon to kill whatever comes in, but one power challenge potentially ends it. Ah, stopper. Oh, what the hell? Friedman into Blood of the Dragon, not destroying the stopper, but that's gone, whatever. He did so. Okay. Well, nice controversial game to end on. Is there crap on Discord? Okay.
A little bit. I don't think there is something that can be done, and I don't think overall that this is what won the Night's Watch to game.
Mhm. Okay. So are we done now? Can I finally... Are we watching Champs of Westeros? I don't think we should. Yeah. This is now... This was the last one, and I think if we got the score right, it went to Night's Watch. So Baratheon and Targaryen at the bottom, two of the strongest factions, and at the top it's currently Martell and Greyjoy. But yeah, they still have to play that middle batch of teams, and of course I expect Targaryen Baratheon to recover at some point. Although their teams are a lot of rusty players, so maybe in the second half of the tournament they grow stronger. Let's see. Anyway, we have to stop the stream pretty quickly because I think we're ready to pair next round and stuff, and I have to still deal with some stuff from my team. So
Yeah, I'm probably the admin and
yeah, quite quickly
situations now.
we have to deal with that. So we'll end the stream here. Thank you for watching. Not sure if these will be available anywhere. I'm not gonna cut this into little pieces with 6 games. So we'll see how and in what way make this available. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Bye bye.